Hello everyone, welcome back to Leap Scholar. My name is Herleen and today I'm going to create a video about some of the hardships that you face as an international student here in Canada. A little background about me. I came here in 2016 for my higher education. I am currently doing bachelor's degree at University of Waterloo, and today I'm going to share what are some of the common hardships that all the international students face and what are some steps that you can take to overcome those. This video is not to discourage you in any way, so I'm just telling you all this so that you can prepare yourself before coming. Also, I want to mention that Leap Scholar does offer first free counseling session. The link will be in the description box below, so make sure you do take that advantage and book your first counseling session with them. Also, leave your comments or questions that you have, leave it in the comment section below and we'll try to answer as many as possible. If you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please make sure you do subscribe to this channel. So let's get started with today's video. So first thing that I want to talk about is cultural shock. Culture is completely different here, which is why it gets little hard to adapt in the beginning, but eventually with time you start understanding their culture and maybe start adapting some of it. There are some things that might be completely new to you, like people here are more broad-minded than what we see in India. I'm pretty sure you'll easily get adjusted to it over time. Second thing that is most common is homesickness, and to be honest, that is the biggest challenge that all the international students face because we are very far from our family. But to be honest, technology had made it so much easier that you can talk to your friends, you can talk to your family every single day. So homesickness is really one thing that I thought was the most challenging because you are all by yourself. So something that I would recommend is once you come here, start making more friends, start talking to people, talk to your family, friends every single day. Whatever problems you are facing, I would say talk to them. So that's another thing, and that is the most difficult one, but that also with time you start getting used to it. Like, you obviously miss your family, but like you know that now that you are here, you have to get everything adjusted over here. Third thing that I want to talk about is education system. Education system is little bit different here compared to India, because here you have to focus throughout the semester, and semester is of about 4 months, so you have to really focus throughout the semester. Like, there are assignments, quizzes, presentations, a lot of different things, whereas in India it's more like a midterm and then a final exam, just 2 things. But in Canada there are various other things that you need to focus on, and education is completely online. By online I mean you have to use your laptop every single day, because everything is online. Like, professors won't really remind you that you have an assignment due. You have to do it on your own. You have to check your learn system every single day. So education system is a little bit different, because in India there's a lot of spoon feeding, but here in Canada it's more of a practical based education, so which is also a good thing. Fourth thing that I want to mention is time management, because once you come here you might start working part-time as well along with your studies, and in India we don't really work part-time when we are like 17-18 years old, but like when you come here right after 12, managing your part-time job along with your studies might become a little bit difficult in the beginning. But like, if you make a proper calendar, proper planner, like you prioritize your things according to what you need to get done first, because we are only allowed to work 20 hours per week when we are studying full time. So managing 20 hours along with your studies is not that hard of a thing. Like, initially it might seem a little bit difficult, but like eventually once you start planning your things and once you start managing your time, I think it gets better. So time management is something that all of us face. It's not just you if you're facing, it's everybody who faces that, because we are not used to working part-time along with studies when we are back home. But here you have to cook your own food, you have to stay on your own, you have to do everything on your own. Like, you get to know how to live independently, which is a really good thing, because you won't be with your parents throughout your life that they will be like spoon feeding you and they will be like cooking and doing everything for you, but like you get to learn to do things on your own, which is the best part. Next thing that I want to talk about is getting your first part-time job. It could seem overwhelming, like finding your first job here in Canada might be overwhelming, and it is for everybody because they don't really consider Indian experience that much, and when you come here right after 12th you don't really have much of Canadian experience, so that's something that you might face. But I would say there are so many job portals here, like you can use Kijiji, Indeed. I also have a video on that, it will be linked here, so make sure you check it out. There are so many job portals. You can go in person, give your resumes to all the different places near you, like restaurants or grocery stores. So finding a first part-time, you just have to be more patient because finding a first part-time job could seem a little bit difficult, because obviously there are so many other immigrants that will be finding similar jobs, so you would have to be patient and just keep applying. That is another difficulty that we face. Next thing that I found a little bit difficult was finding accommodation, because you cannot really trust every single listing that you see either on Facebook group or Kijiji. You cannot really trust everybody, so I would recommend that when you're finding your first accommodation, make sure you know who your roommates are, what they are doing, whether they are students, whether they are working full-time, like what their age group is like, because I would recommend that if you're coming here for the very first time, make sure your roommates are students as well, because that way you can easily adjust. So make sure you have good roommates. The place that you are staying at is in a safe neighborhood, so that when you're coming back home, maybe late at night from your university or college, it's safe. So make sure you do check the neighborhood, check the roommates that you are staying with. So these are some things that you need to keep in mind. So lastly, I just want to suggest that eventually everything gets better. You might find it difficult in the beginning, but it gets better. And be open to make new friends, whether they are white or whether they are black. Just be open to make more connections, because connections matter a lot. So make sure you are open. Talk to your friends and family every single day. Whatever difficulties that you are facing, talk to them, tell them. University advisors or college advisors are also really helpful. So if you're facing any difficulties related to your studies, you think you're not coping up with the studies, you can talk to them. They might advise you some different things. Prioritize your things, and obviously learn some cooking before coming to Canada, because that will be much cheaper option than just buying food every single day. So learn some cooking as well before coming here. That is pretty much it for this video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, give a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to this channel. Leave your comments in the comment section below and we'll try to answer as many as possible. Bye.